All right, should be good here in just a moment. Let me get over to Peacock. Tigers, there we go. Be able to watch this. Why can't I? I say, what the hell? All right, that's good. Now we're kind of just waiting for the game to get going here. Oh, wait, whoa. Why is this so far behind then? Oh, it's ads, that's why. Let's see. We got a 1-1 count here on Weatherholt. Here's the pitch from Montero. Fouls it off. It's 1-2. Nice pitch. All right, getting my play back up. One moment. What's up, Fernando? That's another foul ball. We'll have another 1-2 coming up. Oh, for sure. Appreciate it. Hope you have a good night. 1-2. Ball one. Or ball two. Good looking out. Appreciate it. There we go. Yeah, they'll call that ball three. Count is full now. 3-2. Ooh, that was a real close one. Hey, another foul ball. We'll get another 3-2. Count remains full here to the leadoff man, Witherholt. Up next will be Herrera. And that'll be strike three. Right down the middle. Nice pitch by Montero. Froze Weatherholt. And we have one away here on Sunday Night Baseball. What's up, Eric? All right. Now up is Herrera. Oh, they'll call a ball, but Dingler challenges the pitch. That'll most likely be changed to a strike here very quickly. Yeah, that's a strike. 0-1 here to Herrera. Oh boy, low IQ baseball fans are going to be mad that that was overturned. That was only 30% of the pitch. I don't understand how vertical zones work. Or 3D spaces work. Because again, a lot of people also miss that a lot of those pitches, like if you take that pitch back, that's how they also rode the strike zone for like as long as that, you know what I mean? So I don't know. The dumb thing. I wish they showed the whole trajectory. So it's like, oh, okay, never mind. 2-1 here on Herrera. Good hitters count for Herrera. Hopefully he doesn't take advantage. Your guards are looking to split. Ooh. How'd game one go? Oh, well, obviously I don't think you guys won, right? Or did you win game one? Nice play by Torque in foul territory. Handles the pop-up 2 away. Here's Burleson. My nose is stuffy. Hopefully that clears out. What up, Kenny? Lost 1-0. That's a rough loss. Can't relate. My team would never lose 1-0. You can't bring up an example of my team losing 1-0 this season. Can't relate. Happy Easter. Happy Easter to all those who celebrate. Hopefully the Easter Bunny came and left you a bunch of surprises, I guess. That was interesting. Don't know what the hell that was about. Either way, it'll be Keith, McGonigal, Torres to lead it off. Keith, McGonigal, Torres, Carpenter, Green, Dingler, Meadows, Torkelson, and Baez kind of rounded out. And then we have Montero pitching. So, and pitching for the is it Leahy or Lee for the Cardinals? Lehy. As once again, that's another example of my famous last names are impossible in baseball quote. Mostly because, like, if you know enough ball, you know that there's 3 guys with the last name Lowe in the MLB. You would think, oh, that's just Lowe. It's like, oh, no. You don't know the fuckery that is professional baseball. You don't know the pretendness that is this sport. You don't know how fake everything here is. There's Lowe, standard. There's Lau, same spelling. There's Lowe, Lowe, same spelling. I think there's Lowe, a little different than Lowe. Yeah, and like I feel like at what's up, Kevin? In one season, like 3 of them were on the same team. There was a Lau, a Lowe, and a Lowe, and it's like that. Leahy. That's kind of what I thought it was. I'm pretty sure I've heard the name before, and I find I have the yips on last names ever since that debacle with Lau, and Lowe. I think, Kevin, you were probably at the stream when I had a meltdown about that the first time, when I didn't believe any of you. Then I listened, and yeah, all 3 of them had different last names. I went into a mini psychosis. I'd never seen such fuckery with the last name before. Anyway, Colt Keith here to lead it off. Keith, McGonigal, and Torres against Leahy. Keith digging in. I was going to say, Kenny, you might have been there too. You'll see a guy with the last name Keith, and it'll be Keith. And it's like, that's bullshit. That's not even fair. Or like McGonigal would be Mijanjal or some shit like that. Or it'd be like, you'd see the spelling of McGonigal and it'd be like, Philip. It'd be like, that's not what the spelling is. What do you mean his last name is Phillips? What do you mean it's not Kevin McGonigal? Yeah, it's Kevin Phillips, dude. It's the Quebecois pronunciation of McGonigal. Freaking bigot. Like, no, that's not fair. That'll be a strike once it's overturned. It's 1-2 now on Keith. Watch them not overturn this, though. It's just like, yeah, sorry, didn't catch. Yeah, that's a strike all day. That's like a significant miss by the. That's the same call on the other side. So both the Tigers and Cardinals win a challenge here in the first. Both via their catcher-pitcher battery. And Keith strikes out, 1 away. Oh, no. Kenny, can you do some research for me? How old is Leahy? He has a 7 ERA, and if he's a 33-plus-year-old right-handed vet, we're in some trouble. Oh, well, I don't give a shit then. We'll be all right. Second time through the rotation, we'll be money. Yeah, I love ABS. What are you sorry for? Oh, 28. Same thing. He's not a veteran enough to where it would matter anyway. 1-1 to McGonigal. Tiger specifically struggled against right-handers over the age of 33 with an ERA in the career range of 4. For example, is Michael Soroka known around the league as a very good pitcher? Is he known around the league as a pitcher that is so good he throws immaculate innings? I don't think so. He immaculate inning us. I got you. 2-2 on K Mick. Hell yeah, Kevin, that'll be a good time. And that'll be foul. 1-2 or 2-2 it'll remain. Who, Leahy? Ball 3. Good take there by McGonagall. By the way, Kevin McGonagall is the great nephew of Hogwarts Professor Minerva McGonagall. He's actually related to her. He's in her family. You don't need to look these things up. I've never lied to anybody, never will. I don't believe in lying. Kind of like I was the person who broke the news of like Kerry Carpenter being the nephew of John Carpenter, creator of The Thing. Not many people know that, but he is. Don't look it up. Don't need to. If you look it up, you're fake news. Don't let fascist Google lie to you. That'll be a foul ball or a strike one. He just took the pitch. It's 0-1. You're behind the Marlins dugout? Hell yeah, Kevin. When are you going to go, Kenny? By the way, it's funny to say people with baseball last names are related to famous people, but to completely and ardently deny anyone who's actually related. Just because it's way funnier that way. Like Taylor and Tyler Rogers, no relation whatsoever. They just throw the exact same because they think it's funny. Or like, who's another set of brothers in the MLB? The joke is you just say that they're just not related. That's very funny to me. 2-2. Oh, so slow. And that'll be a strikeout. 2 away. Runner at first here in the bottom of the first. No score. No hit yet in the game for either team. Not really sure what Torres was swinging at there, though. Fucking, I don't think he meant to swing, basically, there. Hey, here's Kerry Carpenter. Scary Kerry hours, right? About to see a home run here on Sunday Night Baseball on Easter. You don't think Kerry's trying to hit the craziest home run of his life today? Hoping to go this year, but I hate... Yeah, you're really far up, Kenny. This will be your first Tigers game. Always wanted. Hell yeah, Kevin. It's a good time. Sure you'll enjoy it. Ball 2. Nice hitters count for Kerry. He might get something to handle unless they walk him. Harrison Bader is a cousin of Scott Baio. See, that might be real because the last names aren't the same, and that's a real problem. 3-0. Well, they're pitching completely around Kerry here. They guess they're going to go after Green. Oh, that was called a strike. Kerry, you should have challenged that horse shit. Fuck that. That was way too low. Gotta challenge it. 3-1 though. You disagree that hard that you had to take a minute timeout, you got to fucking challenge it. Damn, he bowed the shit out of that one. That was quite a swing. Would have been back-to-back days with Kerry Carpenter calling a home run. And Carpenter strikes out after being ahead 3-0. Walker, Gorman, and Sajaci. Walker, Gorman, Sajaci, top two, no score. Yeah, this is a second time through the order kind of game. Yeah, Kerry did not have his home run. Almost. You want Michigan wins the Natty? That'd be pretty cool. You guys could also win the hockey national championship too, Wolverines, this year. You were saved from Western making it and ending your season. It's commercial break, top of the second. Michigan's in a golden era right now, winning all the time. The thing is, with the conglomeration, like with conferences sort of conglomerating down and down and down, suddenly it's like, do you go to an SEC school or do you go to a Big Ten school? And it's like, if you're going to go to a Big Ten school, it's like, do you go to Ohio State or do you go to Michigan? You know. And then I guess that becomes the decision. And right now it looks like people are kind of like, Michigan's kind of hot. Basketball, they're balling out. Hockey, they're playing well. I'm sure they're doing okay in baseball. I just don't really follow it. And you don't really know till like June, really. Hey, thank you, by the way, for the 15 likes so far. Pretty good. Much appreciated. Try to hit 20 every stream, so very close to the like goal. I'm just waiting for the game to come back on. Did anyone else see that dude catch, or Joe Adele rob 3 home runs last night? It's pretty fucking wild. That might be the rarest feat ever. It may be the greatest defensive game of all time. What's up, Wade? Or the single greatest like game effort by one player. Considering it was a 1-0 game, you know? Hell yeah, Kevin, I think so. Where's the kid playing? Oh. Well, that's going to get down. That's basically hugs the line. That's going to be just a single for Walker. 1 on, nobody out. Here's Gorman. Maybe we can get a double play. It's going to be tough not to win this game, mostly because I always call it don't get swept energy is always in the building when a team's, in danger of being swept. Maybe the Cardinals just don't got it. Maybe they're just having another off night. But I found that these sweeps are damn near impossible. But you never know. You can never say never. You know that phrase song? Time again. Young or not. Feels like they should have been bigger, but I heard that the lead singer of the Fray went kind of crazy. Wasn't able to handle like the immense pressure of being famous, so he stepped away. Yeah, it's very hard to sweep. Yeah, I just saw a fan photo of him holding the glove up with the ball. It certainly was amazing, robbing 3 homers. Yeah, 2 of them were kind of just jump at the wall. Was probably a pretty short fence. That looks like it was designed for specifically robbing home runs. 1-2, by the way, here to Gorman. However, that's beside the point. That last one was one of the greater catches I think I've ever seen. What's up, Joel? To the point where I think that the one where Joe Adele like basically dives into the stands, that's going to be one of those things that like video game type highlight thing where they're like, yeah, that's one of our great highlights of the last decade. Just everyone who has like an iconic home run robbery is basically like, that's the greatest shit I ever saw. He's at Oregon State. That's cool. You're done with snow, I'd imagine, Kenny. That'll be ball 2. 2-2 now on Gorman. Runner at first, nobody out. Top 2. Tigers could use a ground ball double play. Line out double play. That'll be a foul ball. Counter remain 2-2. A 2-2 count. Pick off attempt, and he's back fine. Nothing really happening. I think it was Oregon State one year had one of the funniest lineups ever in that like 6 or 7 dudes on that team are like significant MLB All-Stars or have been. It's a very wild, that'll be popped up. That'll be the first out of the inning. Oh, maybe. All right, McGonigal recovered there. 1 away. Happy Easter, Joel. You're going to get a crap ton of candy. Looks like somebody got visited by the Easter Bunny. Did he hop around and shit a big old chocolate egg out on your floor? I don't know what Easter is. My family didn't really celebrate it. I know Easter as basically you get a giant basket of candy until you're like 12, and then your parents go, it's kind of getting weird to give you this. Do you just want some candy? And then they just give me straight up candy, and then they stopped doing that after I turned like 15. $3. Nice. 2 away. That you when you to door? Oh, Halloween can't. Oh, trick or treating. You got a little bit. That's fair. I mean, yeah. I mean, you're probably getting a little old. Plus, like, I'm pretty sure Easter is like a religious holiday. Something about Jesus and eating a rabbit and throwing it against the wall really hard, and then it came back to life, and it was like, Happy Easter. I don't remember. Something like that. Merry Christmas. Somehow Easter is related and all that. And that'll be the third out of the inning. I don't mean to be disrespectful. I'm just telling a joke. I know it's about the resurrection. Jesus coming back and ascending to heaven. Green, Dingler, and Meadows. Yeah, I know. I'm just having a little fun about the weird Easter part. Mostly just the weird children's holiday that got kind of co-opted from the pagans. The religious part, yeah, that all, that makes sense. It's pretty religious time. Almost every major religion's holy times are like right now. So. Ugh. Green, Dingler, and Meadows. Hopefully everyone had a good Easter. Saw family. Had an easy going time with the church stuff that you might have went to. You might not have. Had fun with your kids if you got them, Hid the eggs on them real good. There's always the hilarity of hiding an egg so well that even you don't know where it's at and you assume it was found. And then, obviously, if you use real eggs, over the time, the smell of sulfur and disgusting egg, eventually rotting egg, takes over. And you find it. Hopefully before the dog does. I don't want to get into that on Easter. That's a fun topic, Thomas. But I don't know. It's not really an Easter topic. Anyway, here's Riley Green. He's very due for a home run. Yeah, I think everyone has the story of the one egg that got away and no one ever found it until like a month later and it was disgusting. And that'll be fouled out of play, 0-1. Riley Green. Riley Adam Dunn Green. You know who I'm glad is viewed differently very far after their career ended is Adam Dunn. Because in my time, do you know how shitted on? If you remember a couple years, do you remember, like, think back to when Adam Dunn was playing and just after he retired, he was shit on so hard because he struck out 210 times a season. They're like, what a joke. It was like, they're like, this guy, he strikes out or hits a home run or double. What a terrible player. And now those guys are like the greatest players in the league. Like every single like hitting ideology is like it's better just to strike out than produce an in play out, especially if there's a guy on homer or strikeout. And it's like to consider like had a guy like Adam Dunn played 15 years later, like in this era, he would be one of the all time greats of an era. And I'm glad he retrospectively, especially because I believe in a league full of steroid issues, he was very clean, which is awesome to kind of I believe anyway. Um and it got lodged behind the wall in our house. Oh no, it got lodged behind the wall. That's always terrible. Green grounds out, one away. Here's Dingler. He's had a good start to the year. Yeah, that's awful, Tom. Watch Easter live on New York City, 5th Avenue this AM. Pretty wild Easter hats. Yeah, it's Easter. People have a good time. One on 1-1 on Dingler. That was a ball. A's versus Astros going extras. If Astros lose this game, the season might be over. Really? Why? Did they get swept or something? It's 2-1 on Dylan Dingler. Up high ball 3-1. Yeah, Leahy's already up in like the 30s already in pitch count. That's a not good. I can't see the exact number, but I'm sure it's either 28 or 32. I genuinely just can't see the numbers. They're so small. What's up, John? Yeah, happy Easter. Hopefully you're doing well too, my friend. Counts full on Dingler. They lost the series to the A's. If they lose, oof. Yeah, that might be it. Might be cooked. I don't know. I actually think the A's are going to be good this year. They're one of my dark horse picks, if you remember. That's another little weak ground out to the pitcher. Are you talking about the one yesterday? Damn, the White Sox swept them, I think. Toronto isn't a very good early season baseball team. Or last year might have been a fluke. I don't know. It's like one of the two extremes here. I'm not sure which it is. 1-0 count here to Meadows. I also like the White Sox as a dark horse to like flirt with the playoffs this year. Maybe even make it as a wild card. I remember feeling very confident about that, and I don't know why. They had the flu. Ooh, that's not great. Yesterday, though, the Blue Jays might have had the worst play I think I've ever saw since the Javi Baez William Craig situation. 2-2 on Meadows. They it was like a ground ball with 2 outs that kind of ate up the shortstop a little bit. So he like pump faked through to first, faked it to third. And that'll be a base hit for Meadows. And then like the runner got caught. Some guy like took off towards home and then they threw it home. And the runner was caught in a rundown. And instead of running it down, the catcher like launched it into left field. And then 2 runs scored. And then they got really distracted by Acuna's little brother. Like, and then they instead of like trying to get the other out at home, they got super distracted and just went for Acuna as the bait and gave up 2 runs. And I think they lost last night because of that. I'm not even giving how bad the play was justice. The catcher launched this into left field. One on, 2 out, 1-1 count here for Torque. He could use a big hit. It must have been that would make a little more sense as to what the hell that play. Like, I'm telling you, go watch that play if you haven't seen it yet. Genuinely one of the most head scratching plays. I can't show it because it's too much direct contact or content from the MLB. That'll be 3-1. Yeah, this guy's at 40 pitches through 1 2/3 innings. It's not ideal for the Cardinals. For us, it's ideal. We get back into that bullpen a little bit. Torque fouls it off. Count will remain 2-2. Or 3-2. Actually, it'll go to 3-2. My apologies. 3-2 here. That would be a walk, or just getting on here would be nice. A home run is preferred. Another foul. We'll have another 3-2. Nice little 2-run shot here in the bottom of the second on 2026. All a bunch of that's ball 4. All right, nice job. We'll put a guy on. We'll send Baez to the plate. They're not challenging, are they? Oh, they are challenging it. It might be a strikeout. We'll see. Oh, no, that's a huge ball. I don't know why they challenged that. They just lost the challenge in the second inning. Oof. Yeah, you kind of got to just let those go in the second. Especially with Javi Baez coming up, you kind of got to just go, we'll take the odds that Javi doesn't have a moment. But it is, I don't know, he does hit like random teams pretty well, and I think the Cardinals may be one of those. He like momentarily flashes back to when he was a Chicago Cub. Yeah. Nothing against Ollie, but I'm pretty sure the reason the Tigers are going, like, we've won the series already. We did that because I think, except for that Jordan Walker grand slam, he's been managed at the craziest level, like at every like weird little facet of the game. If you want to know why this series has been this way, it's like, oh, just look at the moves that Marmol's made. And then every single time, except for the grand slam by Walker, he's been completely just outclassed by the move that Hinch makes in correspondence or beforehand. And that's really the difference coaching can make. Again, when you have two teams that are about the same with the Cardinals and the Tigers are probably a little bit technically better. They're a little bit further along in the development. They've got a lot more talent, I think, overall. Not that the Cardinals are bad or like talentless. It's just Tigers are a little further along. But again, I think it's like, about here and here. But like that coaching makes it more like here and here, Well, he actually isn't involved in the challenge, to be fair. Coaches actually have, but the fact that the player felt he was allowed to challenge in the second inning indicates that there's something that Marmol has is like a clubhouse rule that indicates, yeah, it's fine to challenge things in the second inning for some reason. Especially when it's like it's nowhere near, like that was a very obvious ball. On OTA, NBC tonight, but they have basketball on. It's on Peacock, I think. Yeah, coaches, if the umpire believes that you were told by the coach to challenge, he's supposed to immediately tell you no. If the umpire believes that a player sent you a signal to challenge or like did something that indicated for you to challenge, they shut it down immediately. They're like, nope. There is discretion allowed on rejecting challenges based on if they think the coach or somebody other than the batter or pitcher and catcher indicated for a challenge. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that, Ank? Can't. I'm gonna call you Volley. Oh, Blue Jays. Well, the Blue Jays had a rep. If you remember last year, the Blue Jays were horrible until like July, and then they went on that hot streak. So you kind of got to be careful of some teams. Some teams don't care until 60 losses, and they know that they can play around until then, as long as they don't get too far under 500. But the Blue Jays were like 17-30 at some point. It was pretty bad. To the point where everybody was like, yeah, well, I wonder who's going to get Bichette in the trade, who's going to get Guerrero, who's going to get Springer. No, it's the coaching problems. I think once they're never going to get rid of Marmol for whatever reason, but why is this so far behind? I hate Peacock. It's so slow. 0-1. Ball one. Oh, yeah, that's a way to go. I'm sure there's free ways to watch, but it's always a little complicated, and they always want different crazy things, potentially. 2-1 here for Pagas, Scott, and Witherholt. Here in the top of the third, no score. Both teams, that to be grounded over to Mejanajol. That'll be the first out of the inning. It's like, wait, what'd you call him? McJonagel? It's like, oh, Rob, that's not how you say his name. I don't think you can't say last name. I think you're just illiterate. What do you mean, Tora Kelson? Pretty good player. McGonagall. It could be McGonagall. It's McGonagall, by the way. I know how to pronounce that one. I've heard it said too many times. Plus, it's the same spelling as Minerva McGonagall, famed Hogwarts professor. Her great nephew. Oh, Kevin. 0-1 count here. That'll be called a ball, but the Tigers challenge. Uh-oh. After I talked all that shit about the second, that better be a strike. that better be a strike, or else I'm going to look like a dumbass. It is a Hogwarts last name. There's a whole ass professor named Minerva McGonagall. Hey, that'll be a strike. 0-2 here on the hitter, Scott. We don't want to see any bomb flying tonight. Not from the Cardinals. And that'll be grounded to the second baseman. Nice play by Torres. 2 away to get the speedy Scott, who almost beat that out. Here's Weatherholt now, who struck out in his first at-bat. Nice times through for Montero so far. I always forget Montero's a literal starter on probably a lot of different baseball teams in the MLB. I think there's probably how many teams do you think he's a regular fifth or fourth inning, 5 or 4 guy in a rotation? Maybe 20? Hell, the only reason he's not here this year is because we picked up Verlander last second. And to be fair, in an idea, I mean, he's not as good as like Job or Melton. So, like, you know. And to be honest, he might be better than Flaherty, though, at this point. There's a part of me that feels bad for Jack Flaherty. I don't know if he had, like, you know what I don't know if it just like the weird chronic injuries have just kind of caught up to him. Ball 2-1. Still cold in Detroit. Yeah, it is pretty cold today. It's been a chilly ass day. In the direct sun, it wasn't so bad, but other than this, 3-1. It was pretty cold. So cold in the D. So cold in the D. You know, I think we do have a third baseman in McGonagall. Now we just got to get a shortstop, and our team is unbelievable. But see, the thing is, Colt Keith can also play third base. I don't know. In a perfect world, Keith can DH, which is where his ass belongs. Nice play by Baez at short. We'll head to the... that'll be the third out of the inning, by the way. Nice job by Montero once again. Keith, McGonagall, Torres here in the bottom of the third. Let's see if we can't get him some runs. Second time through the order, coming on up. I think it's just becoming nighttime, Kevin. So cold in the deep. Big home run for McGonagall, the Big Mick. You know what? I'm thinking Big Mick is going to have to be the move. A big fly from Big Mick. It has this idea of Big Mac. You know what I mean, Paul? If only his name was Mac Gonigal. I'm going to McGon's, like McDonald's. What you say, McGon's? He is due for his first career home run, though. I will say, it might happen this inning. We might be live for it. Apparently, the Cardinals surrendered that last game. They said that they would rather just not finish it. Hinch offered to restart the game with them having a 6-run lead to start the bottom of the 9th if he was okay with that. And Marmol was like, nah, we surrender. Hinch was like, are you sure, bro? We can make it 10 runs. We'll try to come back. We'll call up some AAA guys, and we'll just do it that way. We'll loan you Tarek Skubal for the half inning or for the rest of that game, and you're good to go. And they said no. So it wasn't on us. It was on the Cardinals for not finishing that game last night. We even offered them the idea of Miguel Cabrera for their hitters. Like, they could use that if we went to extras. Yeah, I was gonna say it's gonna be a slow night for offense because it's very cold. The Tigers' one advantage is the fact that they have a lot lower number of Latin American players. And I say that not in like a mean way, but I think players from like below Mexico and below the U.S. border down there. I think they're more used to playing baseball in 70+ degree weather year round. So when it becomes freezing like this, it like slows them down if they're especially it's like a early in season phenomenon. Usually it's not so bad in the playoffs. Once because their bodies are kind of warmed up and used to going. But like right now, this is the worst shit in the world for them. They're like, this is bullshit. They're just cold and fucking shivering, trying to swing a bat and they're cold. Meanwhile, a guy from like Kevin McGonigal, I think, or like Dingler's from like Ohio. It's just like, yeah, I'm used to the cold. Most of my MO. Hey, that'll be a base hit for Colt Keith. Little CNI single. Here comes Big Mac. Ready to crush one. I don't even have to look. I know what's about to happen. I don't even care. Like, shit. I might go get a drink. The iguanas. I'm missing the reference here. Anyway, here's McGonigal. That'd have been this pitch to hit a home run on right down the middle, kid. You got to take that one. Ball one. You got to turn and burn on the ball right there. Ball one. 1-1. Keith's having a very good start to the year. Hopefully he earns his playing time at some point. 2-1. 2-1 count. And Kevin. Swing the fucking bat, dude. Jesus. Look at that, like an 80-mile-an-hour curveball right down the middle. Like, I'm not even trying to be mean. Like, I know he's a rookie, but like, I think a really good high schooler knows to rip at an 80-mile-an-hour curveball right down the middle. That's a shame. That's a shame. I guess we gotta send him back to AAA. He was doing so good too. Hey, what's up, D? Happy Easter. Ah, damn it, Torres. It's basically a bunt. Runner to second. Torres is out at first, 2 away. He checked, swung, and made contact, and it dribbled out in front of the home plate. Here's Kerry Carpenter with the runner at second and 2 away. Base hit could give the Tigers a run here, though, so hopefully Kerry can pick this up. He went down swinging, but he stared at a curveball right down the middle of the plate just before that pitch. Or the pitch just before it. Come on, Kerry, driving a run. Nice single gets us a run. Oh, well, a home run gets us 2. Kerry Carpenter with the bat flip, and that ball is, and did he catch that shit? Nope. Hell yeah, the Tigers just hit a home run. It's now 2-0 Tigers, and the Tigers hit their light celebration because it's nighttime. Mr. Carpenter once again comes through, and nice to see his bat finally starting to get going for us. His second home run in 2 days. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what everybody wants to see. Who gives a shit if he can't field the baseball? My man can hit the shit out of it, and we got him back. Of course, Kerry Carpenter homers on Easter. I literally said as long as his bat comes around, who cares if he can't field the baseball? There was no. Hey, I just say how it is. That first through the Diamondback series, the guy hadn't hit the ball yet. 1-1. Dude, you got to start hitting, or else your fielding is going to become a problem. And he started hitting. Now I don't care about his fielding anymore. He could literally drop a fly ball today. I don't give a shit. And that's going to be close. And they're going to say Green beat it out. Nice job to beat out an infield single for Riley Green. Nice to see him turning it up a little bit, too. His contact just starting to kind of pick up nicely. Kerry Bonds has been your Tiger since his debut. Hell yeah. I'm glad a lot of people like Kerry. And he's a really good guy. So, like a genuinely good person, it seems like. How true that is, who knows? He could be a monster. I also don't really care about what players do off the field as long as they're not beating women and children and killing people. Everything else is subjective. What do you mean? Miguel Cabrera's driving drunk? Did he hurt anybody? No. All right. Ooh. Oh, he drank alcohol in front of the cop's face? That's actually fucking funny. The Miguel Cabrera arrest video, all-timer. I still watch that sometimes just to get a good laugh. Do you know who I am? But after that, he quit drinking and won a Triple Crown, and we couldn't be more proud of Miggy. He got kind of sober, and just started balling the fuck out. Went on a tear of the league we'll never see again. Hopefully it does, though. We don't want to not see it. But yeah, great job by the Tigers. They get 2 on a home run by Kerry Carpenter. It'll be Herrera, Burleson, and Walker. Dangerous part of the lineup due up here for the Cardinals in the top of the 4th. 2-0 Tigers. What's up, Dale? Hey, nice to see you, man. Appreciate you stopping in. Yeah, it's been a little while. Usually we don't see you too much during baseball times. Well, I mean, to be fair, Riley's getting going. He just hasn't homered yet. His strikeouts are way down, it feels like, this year, and that's all that really matters right now. Dun, 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 dun. I'm sorry to hear, man. Hopefully things clear up for you. Oh, yeah. Glad I was able to take a nap this afternoon. I did a lot of shit today. I did several loads of laundry. I did a bunch of homework stuff. And I didn't really sleep last night. Your boy went hard. Did some hallucinogens last night. I'm feeling pretty good, though. Pretty overall put back together. I'm still kind of, how it goes, like spaced out. But I've had a very productive day, but I need to crash from like 3 o'clock, 3:30 till like 6. But that does give me a bit of crackhead type energy until about 11 o'clock when I ultimately crash and burn. Tigers fan, Mike. You have a good night, Dale. Hopefully you have a good rest of your Easter. Happy Easter, my friend. Hopefully you do well. Hopefully you stay well. Here's the 0-1 to Herrera. Montero, 1. He's not really a strikeout pitcher, so 0-2. He's like a really shitty Casey I don't know. And the Tigers challenge again on ABS. Dylan Dingler knowing the strike zone at a demonic level is the funniest thing of this season so far. And that's going to count as a strikeout. 108. Oh, that's one of those ones that's really going to piss social media off, by the way. That is a sliver of the strike zone. And the fact that Dylan Dingler knows the strike zone and is 3 for 3 on challenges tonight, that's hilarious. And the umpire just said something because Dylan is laughing about it. He's having a conversation laughing about it. And I think the umpire's like, the fucking zone better than I do, apparently. I'm like, nah, he's just a computer back there. It's unbelievable. Man, I love having a good catcher. No, they're not. And ABS haters are not laughing star, not at all. Because boy, oh boy, was that barely a strike. However, I'm happy about those kind of calls being strikes because people are starting to learn the errors of their ways and being too critical of the umpires. Again, it's fine to be critical, but the way people were is the reason we have robo umpires and the reason we're going to have full automatic ball strikes soon. Probably by 2030, the home plate umpire role will just be recording like what it is called. He'll be like, strike, strike, ball. And that is because people bitched and bitched and bitched so hard and so loudly over the last 6 years about umpires and their 98% correct rate on balls and strikes as a collective behind home plate. They're like 2% is unacceptable. And now it's 100% correct. There you go. You're good. That's what 100% looks like. Shit that we all know is a ball, but like there's no more nuance allowed when it's a robot. Which is why I think ultimately proves my 1 point correct. Robotic umpires or full robotic officials would be stupid and ruin sports. But now that ABS is here, I'm a big proponent of it. Everybody can eat shit. This is what we get. We've ruined our sport because we bitch too much about the nuance and the beauty of nuance in umpiring. 3-2. Yes, you get mad at the umpiring. You get pissy about it, but you never push for it to be replaced. Yeah, you get an Angel Hernandez and a CB Buckner every so often, but most of them are 98% correct. We got to remember that. Some guys are 100% technically per adjusted strike zones, but Meadows, Torkelson, and Baez. I don't know. It's a uh-oh. What just happened? Okay, we're good. Screen went dark for a sec. We're good though. Must not have moved something, or I don't know. Either way, we're good. Bottom of the fourth. Meadows, Torque, and Baez, 7-8-9. Why is 6 afraid of 7? Because 7-8-9. Oh. Pretty good joke, isn't it? I made that up. I was the very first person to tell that joke. No need to look it up. You don't need to fact check me. I've never told a lie. You can ask, I fucking know, Kevin. Kevin would know. He may not be here, though. I should probably turn the light on. I just didn't pay my electricity bill. So I'm not able to turn the light on. I just don't got it. I just wasn't able to pay the light bill. Hoping for a torque bomb to stretch out the lead. Somebody do something. Just generate runs in some kind of way that's productive. We need it. I'd like to leave this series above 500 if possible. Not below it. Still on commercial break. Go back to the game. Ball 1 to Torque. Dun, 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 and Meadows will ground out 1 away. Now up, Torkelson. Tigers up 2 here. It's 2-0 here in the bottom of the 4th. Tigers up 2. Torque the hitter now with 1 away, nobody on. Ah, 2006, what a treat that was. Who among us remembers where they were when Maglio hit the walk-off to put us in the World Series? I was on my living room floor. In stunned disbelief of what happened that year. Oh, 20 years ago. How sweet would it be to go back and win the World Series 20 years later? Two zero. We got to play the Cardinals again and we lose. Dude, I'd be so pissed off. I genuinely would hate the Cardinals. They'd be my number 1 hated team. No, actually, that's the Giants. I think actually, I hate the Jets more than I hate. I got respect for the Giants. I hate the Jets. That's not even a franchise. That's a fucking bag of shit lit on fire, stomped out, then recovered in more shit, and then relit on fire, and then stomped out and left on your porch, like pre-stomped, and just like there's nothing fun about them. It's like you don't even get the thrill of the bag on fire. It's just a smelly, twice shit on bag. It's like, ugh. Someone else got all the glory long ago with the fucking what's his name, Montana. The name is sorry. Oh, hell yeah, that might be Torque's first double of the year. It goes into the left field corner. Torque rounds first. He's pushing hard. He's in there with the sliding double. His first extra bait hit. I think that's number 1 on the year for him. Oh, it's his second double of the season. Okay, so number 2. Hey, we'll take a double. It's nice to see him get an extra base hit here. It has been a while. Oh, that kid almost just got thrown out the game. What a little dumbass. Little dumbass little shithead. Low key, if I would have found out that one of my friends like did some shit like that and cost us an out, I probably would have beat him up at school the next day. Like I'd have took the in-school suspension over. I've been like, it might be worth hitting this guy. Well, you know, I don't negotiate with terrorists and traitors, and what that act is kind of treasonous. Baez gets sawed off, but it looks like the runner is going to be able to get to third on kind of the bat distraction, and it looked like kind of a hit and run was called. So runner at third, 2 away here. Keith is the hitter. Maybe Keith can get us going. Yeah, Baez got splintered off pretty good. Imagine you're a nonchalant or a farming bat boy, and you walk out real slow and non-caring to grab the bats. And that's just like your gimmick. You're just like do 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 do, and the umpire's like, "Hurry the fuck up!" And you're like, you shake your head and he ejects you. You're like, "Oh shit!" Ball 1. Did I even be ejected? Top of the order. Hopefully Keith can pick up a big single here. Or a walk. 2-0. 3-0 would be pretty sweet. It's getting pretty dark. 2-1 on a pretty weird swing by Kia. I don't know. Seems like last second he decided he was going to pull it. And you can't reach over the fence to try and catch the ball. Yeah. You got to wait till it's like clear foul or I think either way it would have just been out of play and given him a double. I don't think it would have been a big deal. Oh. That'll be a fly out. Damn it. 1 sec. One sec. Gorman, Sajasi, and Church do up here in the top of the fifth. Tigers up 2-0. Montero will be back to work. Sorry, I wanted to eat a little bit of the bread I had on my plate still. All right. Since it's a commercial, I'm going to go get a little bit of sody pop right here real quick. I'll be right back. Plus, I'm going to turn away. All right. Yeah, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Ugh. Whew. Tried to be as quick as possible. I live in a 200,000 foot studio estate. Building the size of Manhattan. I don't know why I said that. I just I had to deal with the cat that was in the way. I was like, move. That'd be nice. I mean, as long as he just stays pitching well, that's like the idea here. Quality start gives us a shot to win the game. That's gonna get through. Gorman has himself a seeing guy single, 1 on, nobody out to start off the top of the fifth. Here's Sajay. Maybe we can try and turn 2. He's getting out here anyway. That's a ball. 1-0. Do. 1-1. Goddamn pop up at 2-1. I skids that one in there. The 2-1 from Montero. Ball 3. Not great. Need to see some strikes, Kyder. I don't think they're interested in chasing some of the pitches that you're offering. At least it doesn't seem so. Counts full. Need a good pitch. Oof. Just fouls that one off. 3-2. It'll remain. He fucking swung hard to shit at that, too. Who knows how that goes if he has better contact. Hopefully. Come on, Kyder. Nice, Wade. Yeah. It's 2 on now. Kind of a bad start to the inning here for Montero. Here's Church. A little meeting at the mound going on now. Yep, Wade, they're both traveling. Dun, 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 dun. We could use a ground ball double play. It would be very exciting. Hopefully our pitcher can throw strikes and get outs, though. Real key. He's been able to throw hits and not strikes so far this inning. Here's the pitch to Church, and it's ball up. Come on, Kyder. There we go. Foul ball 1-1. Nice pitch. Let's see a bunch more just like it. Wherever you think you can turn the 2 the easiest, because so long as you get the 2 outs, it doesn't matter if the runner gets to third or second. There's no real sacrifice in play when you're just trying to get the third out of the inning. There's one, and Baez kind of got a shitty feed. Torres sucks. 1 on, or 2 on, 1 out. Runners at the corners. Oh, yeah, that was a bad feed. Pulled Baez off the bag. Exactly what we needed, though. Tailor-made double play ball. Bad feed from the second baseman. Tigers can't turn it. They get the guy at second, though, so at least if they get a hit, only one will score. One out. Really just need a fucking out here. Just some kind of like old school, just out. I mean, I couldn't see who that was warming up in the bullpen. It couldn't have been Drew Anderson. 0-2. That'll be a base hit. Shit pitching coming back to roost. No play at third. Poor outfielding somehow on a ball directly hit to the left field. They weren't able to make any kind of play at third. First and third, one away still. He just basically threw that kind of over the middle of the plate, a little off. This is a shit ass pitch. Well, that'll be it for Montero. Jesus is coming in. Not a bad start for the kid on short notice, though. Not a bad start on short notice. Top of the fifth, it's a 2-1 score, but the Cardinals are threatening with the runner at third, and one away. Their Tigers will bring in DeJesus to pitch. We'll see if the Cardinals elect to keep Scott in there, the lefty, or if they go with a change for lefty on lefty, for a lefty righty matchup. We'll find out, right? I gotta check if my coat's done drying. I've done a lot of laundry. Who, Montero? No, he's just more like a long reliever that we use as a starter. He's only really effective twice through the lineup. So he was probably almost done anyway because he was about to hit 3 times through. But, pull him a little early just because it's he's imploding a little. Top half of the jacket's done. It's just the lower quarter still that's got to dry off. Yep, D. I just said that. But yeah, no, I'm just kidding. If I was rude like that all the time, I was just like, yeah, D, we know I just said that. I don't know why you gotta copycat me, but shit ends now. You'll be hearing from my lawyer. Guy who doesn't have a lawyer. All right. 0-1 here on Walker. Or Scott, sorry. I don't know why I thought Walker was up. Oh, that'll be a bunt. And DeJesus throws it into right field. The run scores. That's at least one. Probably going to be more. Nope, runners at second and third. What a shit play by DeJesus. Great. Well, this is what I want to watch. Dog shit defense. Cool. Nice throw, idiot. You gotta throw it 5 foot. Sunday night baseball. Runners at second and third. One away. Tigers about to blow this game here. Well, they've about to blow the game wide open, are the Cardinals? Ball one. Oh, nice. They brought in this guy to, or 1-1 rather. 2-1 or 2-0. I don't know. I think their ball counter. I don't know. It's 2-0. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say they had the wrong count on the screen there. I was like, I don't remember there being 3 pitches already. Now it's 2-1. Well, Star, I don't think it really. I don't think they put that much like bad thought into it. I think they bought Sunday Night Baseball when ESPN already slated all the games or something like that, or like might be rotationary. Ooh, they don't go on the fly ball to the outfield because it's Pegas. So that'll be the second out of the inning. Can the Tigers escape with the lead still? We'll see with Herrera do. Kind of a dangerous hitter. 2 on, 2 out. Tigers need a big out. Maybe. Not with the defense playing like it is. Shit, they might just mess up on purpose. Thing is, they hate winning for real. Here's the 2-0. Yeah, that's a bad fucking right down the middle pitch. That'll score both the runs. It's 4-2. Runner at first. I don't know where the fuck the ball just got thrown to. 4-2. Cardinals got a 4 spot here in the 5th. Damn. Ace street sweep the Stros. Sweeps are damn near impossible. Like I said, one team comes in with don't get swept energy. The other team comes in with we already won the series, oh well energy. And it's fucking, I don't know. Always is the hardest one to get. Doesn't help that it's butt fucking freezing out, and I think this is probably the most offense we'll see for the rest of the game. Tigers challenge that, and that'll be overturned for a strike. It'll be 0-1 here on Burleson. Dingler now 4 for 4 in challenges. Yeah, DeJesus is bad. They're going to have to find another reliever to bring around. 0-2. What's crazy, if DeJesus had just gone home with that ball, there might have been a way better play at home. 0-2. Pretty sure he was about to be late getting that ball there anyway, which is why he rushed it. If he'd have just threw it home like he initially looked like he was going to, instead of chickening out, he probably wouldn't have messed all that up. Yeah, it's still nothing to really. I don't care about again. I don't mean this in like a derivative way. It's really hard to care 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks. You know what I mean? To get worked up anyway. It's like, oh, that's annoying. Like with Carey not hitting to start the year, I was really annoyed about that, but it wasn't like, oh no. But it was also making his defensive woes really stand out, and I'm like, this is a problem. He can't hit. I'm going to be real critical of that fucking fielding glove of his. And that should be the 3rd out of the inning. Nice stop by Javi. And let's head to the bottom of the 5th. Tigers give up 4 runs, fall to 4-2. Cardinals go up 4-2. Bottom of the 5th coming up. He's pretty bad. He might be just as bad as Anderson. You talk like AI. I don't know why that is. You just have a real AI tone to your typing. I think it's the weird urgency that you use. Like you type as though if they don't do this, they're going to be murdered on the spot. And I find that to be very endearing about the way you type. I mean, now there's not really actually that big a need. We're already down 4-2. It can only get much, pretty much out. If we go 1-2-3 here, I don't really. All right, back. I'm gonna rip a bogey a couple times. I'll be right back. Sorry about that. One away. Once again, sorry about that. 2-1 or 1-1 rather. Oh, that is. Goes right to a stupid fucking cutaway. 2-2, I think, is what the count is, but I'll see what the broadcast has to say it is. 2-2 on the broadcast now. All right, cool. Fouled it away. What's up, Hash? I'm doing good, man. How you doing? Hopefully you've been good. I've been good. Yeah, it's always cool to see Sunday Night Baseball. We're down 4-2 now, unfortunately. Yeah, that'll be a fly out. 2 away here in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Carpenter, who has a homer in the game. Maybe he has a second one in him. Third of the year. on this holy day of Easter. It'll be the Carpenter 3-piece day where he hits 3 home runs, one of them coming now and then in the 9th or 8th to win the game. It's only natural. Ball 1. Carpenter for the 4th time. Anyway, Carpenter's up next. He's got a 1-0 count. The Jonah Hill is batting right now, Zay. Leroy McGillicuddy's next. That'll be a strike. Ah, damn, that barely caught too. Dang. It'll be 1-1 confirmed. Both teams have 1 challenge remaining. That'll be strike 2. It's 1-2 on Carp. Come on, carry. Ball 2, 2-2. There's probably some Cards fans watching. And the framing job is really great by the catcher. It's just like framing doesn't really matter in the ABS world. That'll be ball 3. Run the count full for Scary Carry. A walk and then a Riley Green homer to tie it. That'd be music. It would be what the doctor ordered, eh? Let's hope for a Riley Green bomb. Green bomb. RG bomb. They're going to pull the pitcher, though, most likely. Bring in a lefty. No? Oh, okay. It's just a catcher. I just saw him step off and blow into his hand. I was like, "Fuck, dude! God damn it! They're coming out for a meeting." Nope, they're just talking to Riley Green. So 1 on, 2 out, bottom of the 5th. Cardinals up 4-2. Tigers hoping to get some runs here in the bottom of the 5th to make a little bit of a dink on the now deficit they find themselves in. Soriano warming up in the bullpen for the Cardinals. He is the son of Alfonso Soriano. (1-0) to Green. Sorry, I just saw the pitch. Guess not. 0-0. 1-0. Oh, now it's 2-0. Okay, I was going to say, I swear to God, I saw the pitch. I wasn't just making something up. (3-0). Yeah, they're pitching around Green quite a bit here. How long my arms are. Them shits go way up over my head. Who's got long boy ass arms? Get that easy fucking jumper. Shit. Easy form. 2-2. Oh, 3-2 rather. All right, payoff pitch coming up. Tigers need a big hit. Will Green deliver? And that'll be a fly out, damn it. Long fly out to about the warning track. So we'll head to the bottom of or top of the sixth, rather. Sorry, top of the sixth. Walker, Gorman, and Sajasi. Cardinals look to add to their 4-2 lead. Cardinals up 4-2. Top six coming up. Why? It's the sixth inning. Sorry, I just got to deal with something. Ooh. You're good, gaming. You or Eric, you're good, bud. Oh, looking. I thought you said, but feeling like it. Looking like it. We've still got time. Cardinals bullpen's a little shaky. Or it's at least get afterable, is a better way to put it. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. Booty, 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 rocking everywhere. So for a quick last part of the game, every Cardinals at bat goes 1, 2, 3 for the rest of the game. Tigers score 3 runs in the bottom of the 8th or 9th, and then we win. Amen. 5-4. What a score. A real Canley Jansen save. Sheesh. Looks like they're leaving DeJesus in there. That's an interesting decision. I'm going to use the ESPN thing to call it because I'm in an ad for some reason on a paid for service subscription. Ball 1. Nope, still on commercial here on the stupid fucking broadcast. And that'll be ball 1. What a surprise. Hey, strike 1. He got a strike. 1-1 here. Pretty nice little pitch too. Check swing, fouled it away. It'll be 1-2. All right, let's hope that a little bit of pitching luck here for the next few innings. Kind of shut him down. Automatic ball given, I guess, for a pitch clock violation. And that'll be a strikeout, 1 away. Nice job by DeJesus. That was a really nasty pitch to Walker. Here's Gorman. Strike 1. Strike 2. Not bad at all. Nolan Gorman. Hopefully we can get a powerful hitter out. Reduce some of the rubble we may take in the score department. Keep it within striking range. Da-da-da-dun-da-dun. Hey, oh no. What a nice play by Torres to recover, or was that Baez? Nice job by whoever made that play. I think it was Baez. Okay, it was. Nice job by Baez to recover after the little deflection, slowed it down by quite a bit. Nice strong throw by Javi. Here's to JC. Ball one. My Sharoner. Oh, she's lump. Oh, she's lump. Oh, she's. Oh, that's a fly out. Oh, maybe actually. Hold on. That's deep. Oh, nice job by Carey. Hey, even nice defense by Carey today. You love to see it. Nice freeze frame on Tarek right there. Dingler, Meadows, and Torkelson do up here in the bottom of the sixth. Dingler, Meadows, and Torkelson, bottom of the sixth. Tigers hoping to get some runs. It's 4-2 in favor of the Cards. But commercial break, just so everyone's aware. I'm not suddenly not talking about the game here. Going to need a run or two, though, from Dingler, Meadows, and Torque. Got to also be aware could be some pitch hitters coming, with the pitching change. Soriano's in the game now, kind of expected with him warming up last inning. Hey, great job, by the way. We have 39 likes, everyone. That's really nice. Appreciate that. Very kind. Helps make it the world to go round. Make it the world. By the way, I won't be able to stream tomorrow night's game versus the Twins. I have class until like 9, so I'm pretty busy. I won't be home till 9:40. There's a good shot the game will be just about over when I get home. Could even be 10 o'clock if we stay a little late. How stuff goes. Tuesday I'll be able to do the game. Wednesday is looking pretty doubtful because I have class. I don't think we play Thursday. And then Fridays, I don't think so. Saturday and Sunday are good, though. So it'll be Tuesday. So I have to miss like 2 games or 3 games this week. An unfortunate part of me being very, very busy at the beginning of the week. And other social obligations and things like that at the Fridays. And how you doing, though, JD? Dingler, Meadows, and Torkelson to hit against Soriano this inning. Tired? Yeah, they joined. I think that's a common sentiment. Holidays are long days. Jesus, it's a long commercial break. Hopefully, Hashman. Hopefully. Comeback would be big. Only down by 2. It doesn't seem super hard, What's up, Jake? Ball 1 here to Dingler. Hitting a homer, and all of a sudden it's a tie game. Couple doubles, and we're back in business. Couple doubles and a single. Yeah, you just got to get them going. And we've been pretty hot at the plate the last couple games, so maybe that should carry over. If not, it happens. 2-0. A little high. Ball 3. 3-0 now for Dingler. Bottom of the 6th. Dingler up to lead off the inning. 3-1. No one on, no one out. That'll be strike 2. Dingler taking all the way here. He's like, I'm not interested in swinging. And that'll be ball 4. Nice job by Dingler. Way to get on. Here's Parker Meadows with 1 on and nobody out. Let's see how Meadows does against the righty Soriano. Maybe we can see a nice drive here. A little park bomb. Little Meadows bomb. You never know. He's got random ass power every so often. So 1 after a foul ball, though. Yeah, fouls it off. It'll remain 0-2. Or it'll go to 0-2. 0-2 now on Meadows. This isn't exactly how I imagined this at-bat going, but, you know, such it is, such is life. The perplexities of it all, to be fair, to be frank, to be quite honest with you. Low-key, low-genuinely, low-genuinely. 1-2 on Meadows. Bum, bum, bum. Na, 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 na. And Meadows fouls another one away. We'll get a 1-2 yet again. We all live in a park nasty world. Home run coming. I want to hit the biggest homer of them all. What's up, Neil? Saber-tooth Tiger. Hell yeah, Prince. Hey, that'll be a base hit into left field or into right field. Meadows will at least get the runner over to third with really no ease or with relative ease. First and third now with nobody out. Nice start to the inning here for the Tigers. Now up, big Spencer Torkelson. We're about to see one of the craziest sac flies of all time or a home run. I don't even care. Don't even need to look. Come on, Torque. Don't hit into a double play here, bud. Come on, Torque. We need a big play. You trying to get that big play? This is where you want big pay? You got to make big play. That'll be called strike 1. Fuck, come on, man. Can't be doing this, Spence. You got to give something to ride here. You're above the fee, Spencer. Oh, 1. Runners at first and third. I'm guessing Meadows goes here. It's pretty obvious he goes. I don't even think they'll throw it. Oh, they did try to throw it, but that was a pretty bad throw. Runners, maybe they got him, actually. No, that was pretty late. Bad. 0-2 now on Torque. Oh, maybe. Are they challenging it? Oh, no, there's no reason to challenge that shit. Yeah, no. A little bit straighter, Herrera. You actually would have had him if that was a better throw. Oh, 2 on Torque. Base hit scores 2. Just need a fucking Torque. You just got to get a single, dude. So 2 on Torque. Nah, ball's in third. Oh, it stayed right in front of the plate. 1-2 or 2-2 now, or 1-2 now. Every so often, I'll lose track of the count. Here's the 1-2. Ooh, low ball 2. Nice little battle here by Torque to even the count back up at 2 apiece. You're watching it? Hell yeah. What's up, Platypus? Yeah, real strong start to the inning. Hell yeah, for now, Fernando. Fucking freeze frame stop by Torque. All right, 3-2, counts full. Nice, Platypus. Hopefully you handle fame well. Don't forget us when you're up there with all the other big famous influencers. Hey, there we go, ball 4. 22K views. Nice. Keep up the good work. Well, that'll probably be it for Soriano. I can't imagine they'll just let him keep going here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's Baez. Congrats, Platypus. Keep up the good work. Oh, no, it's just a mild visit from the catcher. All right, well, here we go. Hopefully Baez can come through with one big swing. Get us a run or two. All we need is a single. Going to the Nats game? Ooh, exciting. You excited to, you a Nats fan? Oh, that should be plenty deep enough to get Dingler in. He's not super slow. And he's in there standing up. Nice job by Dingler. It's 4-3. And runners are at first and second now with one away. Nice job by Baez. You're more a Tigers fan. That's fair. Hey, there we go. We got a run in. Nice job by Baez. It's not a ton, but hey, one will do for now. If we can pick up another one, everything's in a real good spot. And now there's a pitching change going to happen. That makes sense. Which means they're probably going to pull Colt Keith here in the bottom of the 6th. They're going to bring in Romero, a righty, and they're going to bring in Jahmai Jones to hit for Keith. So Jahmai Jones will grab a bat and pinch hit for Keith with the righty coming to the mound. An expected kind of move here by AJ Hinch, as he doesn't like to that's how he plays. Base hit here could tie the game. Extra bases could give him a lead. The go-ahead run is at first base. Well, good job by the Tigers to respond a little bit here in the bottom of the 6th. They're only down 4-3 now. And again, if they can pick up that other runner at second, this is a pretty productive, good inning, even with the base, get 2 at least. Tie it back up is the goal. Because you got 3 innings after this to play. Really, hopefully only 2.5, right? As the home team, you never want to play the full 9. You'd rather play 8.5 every single day of the week. As a home team, you only want to see 8.5. You don't want to watch your ugly ass team take more bats than they need to. Ew. But now we wait for Romero to be ready to go. It'll be the bottom of the 6th when he is, with 1 out and runners at first and second, and Ja Jones to the plate. It's our boy Ja. It is funny that everybody else just gets like a last name or like a first name hyphenation, but for some reason for Jones it's Ja. And I think he's the only guy named Jones on our active roster. So it's not like they need to put Ja there. Like they all know it's Ja. He's the only J Jones on the team. Hell yeah, Neil. It's always great for you to be back. What's up, Daniel? Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're having a good Easter. Hopefully everyone's having a good Easter. Tarek Skubal pitches tomorrow against the Minnesota Twins. 0-1. Strike 2 on a foul ball. I don't know why do we can go with Vierling if you're going to pinch hit here, though. Oh, no. That's one. Oh, and the shortstop bobbled it on the exchange. That'll be out at second for sure because he had it clean. But then during the exchange, he lost it. So nice. All right. First and third, 2-away. He almost grounded into a double play. Here's McGonigal. Keith can't hit lefties worth the fuck. Not really. Commercials have been pretty good. Baseball is pretty routine, Fernando. It's after if there's a pitching change, you'll get a commercial, or if the innings change, it'll be a commercial. That's it. They can't make up fuck ass reasons to go to commercial break on baseball. There's a very set number for a set minutes of 2.5 to 3 minutes. I believe because it's national, they get 3-minute commercial breaks. Yeah, Fernando, this shit's even more time than football is. You don't understand. This is a tight broadcast, baseball. They run a tight ship over here. 2-0. We're calling him Big Mick. Oh fuck! I just must know. Is my mic good? Yeah. Okay, we're good. Hey, looks like that ends in a walk. McGonigal's up 3-0 or 3-0. Apparently he does walk though. So. And McGonigal takes a walk, so we knew that was coming. Ball 4, bases loaded again. Maybe Torres can come through with a big single here. Just slap it up the right field line, get 2, take a lead. At least 1, please. Just a base hit. Please, Torres, come through. Come on, Glaber. Strike 1. Not really a first pitch swinger, so that's okay. Here's the 0-1 to Glaber. All the Tigers need is the big run to tie it up, Fernando. 2-1. Or 1-1, rather. Sorry. Oh. Didn't get far enough away. 2-1. Should get a nice pitch here if you're Torres to handle and maybe you could put in play. Fucking loser. 4-3. Top 7 coming up. Tigers failed to do anything with all the runners on. Church, Pagas, and Scott. 7, 8, 9. And DeJesus, for some reason, will stay in the game. Maybe they'll actually pull him for a new pitcher. I don't know. Top 7. Feeling like I'm ready to kill myself. Only slightly joking. Yeah, that's how that works, Fernando. It's not like football. I know, Fernando, you prefer more commercials when you watch sports and football, where it's first down commercial break, second down commercial break, third down commercial break, 2-minute warning commercial break, a timeout during the 2-minute warning, so that's another 2-minute commercial break. They're gonna look at a play, so that's a 5-minute commercial break. I know we went into the 2-minute warning an hour and 12 minutes ago, but we got to get these commercials in. Yeah, we're only down by 1. Only need a couple. We need 2 more across 2 innings, so we don't have to bat in the 9th. To avoid the theatrics of a walk-off, I suppose. Yeah, I think so. I don't know why he didn't wind up at second. To be fair, though, it's probably not a good idea to play with that arm out in right field. I think we've been gunned down twice because of him, so. Hitting coaches showed a little confidence in our bats to come through in that moment. The base running coaches did. 4-3. 7-8-9 due up. De Jesus back to work here in the 7th. Strike 1 up high. Pistons will be in Orlando versus the Magic. We will beat. Yeah, I was gonna say the Pistons are the number 1 seed. So are they even gonna really play that hard against the Magic? They can't be hurt in any way now. Time to rest up a little bit before the playoffs really get going. Get nice and healthy. Keep the rhythm going. 1-2 on Church. Gonna take you out to church. And he strikes out. 1 away. NBC needs to have a Sunday night sport year round. It's hilarious. Baseball, football, basketball. Yeah, I think it's cool. They should always have Sunday night sports on and like NBC. Bring back primetime sport. Like a cat, dude. I just gotta stretch out every so often. What, we just Homer? Or someone Homer? Oh no, someone's warming up. Who is that? That Hannafy? Oh, it's not Hannafy. Yeah, he's killing it in Toledo. He's clearly I think he'll be ready a lot sooner than people are ready for. But, no reason to rush him. Let him keep hitting well. Make sure it's not like a flash in the pan start. 2-2 here. No, 1-2, really? I thought it was already 1-2. Either way, 1-2 now then. On Pagas. Didn't look like Valdez or Finnegan. Oh, it might be Valdez warming up, yeah. 2 down. Here's the 9-hitter Scott. If De Jesus can put him away, that's not so bad of an inning or an outing. Other than that fucking error he had. 0-1. Nope. And that should be the third out of the inning. Let's head to the bottom of the seventh. We're in the seventh inning stretch here. Carpenter, Green, and Dingler, bottom seven. Carpenter, Green, and Dingler. Commercial break here. I'll be right back. I'm going to get ready here. Be right back. I'm going to go rip the rest of my dart here. Like finite. Yeah, it's a pretty limited space. Defined by certain parameters of the hitter. I'll be right back. Give me like 2 minutes, and then I'm going to grab some pop. Whatever. I'll be right back. All right. Romero's still pitching. He was able to get himself out of quite a jam there in the last half inning. How cool was that? It'll be Veerling hitting. Veerling will hit for Carpenter, so Veerling, Green, and Dingler. Hate the ads. All right, cool. I'm gonna go get some final pop here. I'm gonna get some more pop here real quick. Yeah, you're back. All right, one away. Sorry about that. One out now. Getting a little harder to talk. 1-1. 0-1 count on Riley Green. Ball one. About a 2-hour, 10-minute game now. Looking at about 2:30 probably, 2:45. Not bad at all. That'll be 2-1 now. Nice take. I filed it away. It's 2-2. What's interesting? The sort of game within the game. Yeah, fuck. Dingler up now as Green strikes out. 2 away. I don't know, boys. It's starting to look a little bleak. We've only got really 7 outs left. Hopefully we can make this up. Maybe we have to play a little dramatic in the ninth. Dun, 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 dun. It'll be a ball. 1-0 for Dingler. Ah, fuck. Error. Nope. All right, we'll head to the top of the 8th. It'll be Weatherholt, Herrera, and Burleson due up here in the top of the 8th. Game's cruising along. Last 2 innings. Down to 6 outs. A team. Don't they have a good closer, too? Isn't it like some guy named like Fast Pitch McGillicuddy the 12th? Known for his 400-mile-an-hour fastball and 10-mile-an-hour changeup. Yeah, his family's a long line of people who played in the major leagues. The fastball fast pitch McGillicuddies. You just don't really know ball, Fernando, so it's kind of hard to explain. When I was in Little League, I played against the fast pitch McGillicuddy. Yeah, you just don't know baseball. That's fine. You're just not a ball knower. You don't really know football either, to be fair. Bro's a fan of Josh Allen and the Bills. Fuck. See that picture? You would think it's Drake May, but for some reason he photoshops all of Josh Allen's pictures onto Drake May because I don't know, on a Drake May's body. He has a weird hatred of Drake May. I don't know. He's like, dude, Josh Allen, girl dad now, and he thinks that means something. Oh wait, okay. I was just about to freak out. I was like, wait a minute, these might be Bills fans in here. Hold on. It's tough being a Bills fan. I guess that was whatever you guys always claim it was. Weatherholt, Herrera, and Burleson here in the top of the 8th. Strike 1. DeJesus still on the mound for the Tigers. He's eaten up quite a few innings here this evening. 0-2. Yeah, it's not a good idea to leave runners on, typically. It's a good way to lose a game, Joel, believe it or not. It's a bold strategy. He's watching a different broadcast. I don't know, maybe, probably. Not a good outing. Not a good offensive effort. And that makes it up the middle. They're going to bring in a new pitcher. Now we got to sit through pitching. Fuck, I hate this. I hate minuting pitching so much. Ugh. Seabold is going to come in. Well, maybe he'll come in and get a ground ball and we can get a double play here. That'd be pretty big, wouldn't it? I mean, that's something we could hope for. Na 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 na. You know, it is telling, though, that once again, I'm begging my Detroit sports teams, do not dance around with the Donald Trump stuff. The only Detroit team that didn't do it were the Pistons, and they're the number 1 seed. Last year's Tigers completely collapsed after they did that dance against the Yankees. The Detroit Lions completely collapsed after Amon-Ra did the touchdown celebration in D.C. And then the Red Wings, after Dylan Larkin celebrated like a fool with Kash Patel and did Trump dancing, once again, 3 dance moves, 3 cursed seasons. 2 fall out of the playoffs, and 1 collapses, loses the division. It's not political. I'm just saying they need to not do that dance anymore. It's just, they got to leave politics alone. Just play baseball. We can't be doing political dances on this teams. They get cursed. And again, it has nothing to do with politics. It's literally just that, like, it could be like, they could be doing the Biden dementia stare. I wouldn't care. They could be doing the Hillary prison shuffle. I wouldn't, you know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't care, like, what dance they're doing. They could be doing the Obama, like pointing. I don't even know what moves they got. If my team loses 3 games, or if I have 3 teams fall out of championship playoffs because of 1 dance, it's got to go. Oh, cool. Siebold's got a guy 3-0. Well, might as well make the game uncomebackable. Hell, they could be all putting on like those. Remember those horrible Tigers Zumba suits, and they went on a losing streak after them things. Yeah, those were bad too. I'd have got rid of them immediately. 2 on, nobody out. Doing good. I'm doing good. Gibbs, how you doing? Could be a little bit better. This game's going to shit, but who else to blame but Fernando? Boy, oh boy, could we ever use a double play here? Hey, strike 1. You're good, man. Can't expect you to make all the streams. Be wild if I was punitive now. I'm like, whatever, dude. It's live. Here's the 0-2. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's just a fly out. Okay. He hit that a mile in the air, though. It'll get the runner over to third, but I don't think the other guy's going to be able to get up to second. So it'll be first and second, or first and third with one away. Oh, what's up, Bailey? Oh, it's B Major. What's up, B Major? You're good. YouTube will do that sometimes. Here's Walker. Oh, nice. They're going to walk him. 1-0. Oh, yeah, they're walking him. Son of a bitch. I hate that so much. Just to put him on and then go get another lefty for Gorman. This is so fun. Another pitch and change coming up for sure. Rio. Set up the double play with Gorman coming up at any base. Instead of just loading Gorman up for a grand slam. 3-1. Dumb fucking decision. And the annoying part is they're probably going to make a pitching change here. And they walked Walker. I wouldn't walk Walker to go after the bat of Gorman. I think that's a bad idea. At least it's just Chris Fetter going out to the mound. One out. Bases loaded, one away. The hitter is Gorman. The pitcher is Siebold. And 2 runs ain't really shit. It's just, yeah, if they score more than that, it's starts to get harder. That'll be a ball. 1-0. Probably one they should have challenged. Here's the 1-0. Fouled away. It's 1-1. It's the don't get swept energy versus contentment of already having won the series energy. That's why it's really hard to sweep in the MLB. Ball 2. 2-1 now. Leading for a sec. Come on. 2-2. Nice pitch. One more just like that. And suddenly we have 2 outs. Two. Counts full. 3-2. Terrible location. That's right down the middle. Well, it'll be 5-3 on a sac fly. Now up is Sagasi with 2 on and 2 out. 5-3. Top 8. Cards lead. They get the run back. No, kind of a best case scenario situation. Is we don't give up a bunch of runs. Best case is obviously none, but I mean, if you can get away with 1 with the bases loaded, 1 out, you're pretty solid. Have a good night, Eddie. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. Have a good night. Maybe you'll wake up to some good news. Oh, 2 on a swing and a miss. Nice pitch. Throw one just like that again, and we're looking pretty good this inning. Ball 1. 1-2. Come on. Keep it limited here, Seabold. And that'll be strike 3. Nice job by Seabold to keep it to a 2-run game heading into the bottom of the 8th. Now let's try to go take this lead. Let's go get 3 runs here. Meadows, Torque, and Baez. Bottom of the 8th. Meadows, Torque, Baez. Let's try and get 3. Try to take this lead so we don't bat in the 9th. You 5 me? You know, it'd be a fun app creation. Something called Don't Fund Me or Defund Me, where people pitch their project ideas, and this is all hypothetical, and people come through and tell them why they wouldn't give them money or how much they would take away from their fund if they had the ability because of how bad it is. That'd be very funny to me. We need Clutch Park to come through. Who's the fucking pitcher? Ryan. Stanek is into pitch versus Meadows. So Stanek will be into pitch. I forget how we do against this guy. I know we have history with him. I just don't know what it is. It might not be good. Yeah, no, I think it also just like there's like GoFundMe, where people give people money. But I think it would just be a good way to like see how much people would not give someone money. Be like, how much money? Oh, yeah, he's got like a definitely some kind of odd European name, like Australian or something, New Zealander. Stanek. My name is Stanek. I'm from Sydney. I I ride kangaroos. To do Australian, you just talk funny and then add a question to the end of everything you say. And you can generally get a pretty decent, okay Australian accent. Mine's garbage, but it works for mockery. 0-1 here on, or no, is that 0-2? 0-2 on Meadows. They're going to say he tipped it. Uh, who bats in the bottom? Kind of just depends on how. Ideally, yeah, we'd see Green bat again because that means we're probably going to get 3 runs. 1-2 on Meadows. Yeah, there's different ways to greet. Yeah, makes sense. You do. Fouled away. It'll remain 2-2. Meadows putting up a little battle here. And Meadows just skies it. First out of the inning, he pops out to the shortstop. Here's Torkelson with 1 away. Hey, thank you, Nathan. Nathaniel. Dun, 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 dun. 0-1. 1-1. Will somebody come through? Is anyone gonna come through for us? Dun, 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 dun. At least we'll have the top of the order and the bottom of the ninth, it looks like. 1-2. I used to live really close to Michigan State. I don't know if I do now. I think I don't live that far now. I'm on the west side of the state now. Ball 3. Hey, you never know. It's hard to never a good idea to stop to what was the phrase? Count the chickens before they hatch, as they say. Count remains full on torque. Oh. Ball four. Hell yeah, that'll put a man on with one out. Here's Javi Baez for a 2-run homer to tie this shit up. Hurrah. Well, I'm not a Michigan fan. I don't know what do you mean by you guys. What do you mean by you guys, Nathaniel? I'm not a fan of college sports, so I don't actually give a fuck. I don't. All right, man. I didn't go to either college, so I genuinely don't care about their sports. No, I don't. I don't care about college sports at all. I think they're boring. I think they're shitty. I don't think they're good at the games that they play. I'm good. NCAA is a corrupt, shitty organization. 1-2. No, you're good. I don't root for college teams. I don't care what they do. I think it's neat when they win a championship for our state. I view them as accomplishments for the entirety of the state rather than a small school. Much like a professional sports team. And Baez just struck out. 2 away. Runner at first. 2 away. Here's Ja Jones. People like, I don't know. People like the pop and circumstance. Yes. I don't know. I think it's performative. It's a lot of like, they like the rivalries of it more than the NFL. Tigers than Patriots. I like baseball more than football. One. Yeah, that is kind of cool. It happens pretty quick, pretty regular like that. That's true. Yeah, I just don't watch them, so I don't even know. I didn't even know the Final Four was yesterday. I like when they played more. I feel like regular season night games when your team isn't playing against is less intense than when your team isn't playing. Well, yeah, obviously, because you don't really care about who wins. I don't watch teams. I don't watch baseball if the Tigers aren't playing. I don't give a fuck about non-Tigers games. And that's generally because I don't like any other team but the Tigers and kind of the Padres. Would they turn off the fucking pitch clock for this goddamn game? And Jones strikes out. We'll head to the top of the ninth. Tigers do just about nothing after the torque walk. Church, Pages, and Scott, 7, 8, 9 do appear in the top of the ninth. Cardinals lead 5-3. Tigers hope to keep it to a 2-run game to try to come back in the ninth. It'll take dramatics to win the game tonight. No, I don't fuck with the Red Sox at all. I mean, I clearly just said I don't like any other team except the Tigers and kind of the Padres. And he's like, do you like the Red Sox? No. I think they're a part of I don't like any other team but the Tigers or kind of the Padres. Ugh. Starting to get annoyed. I hate 20 questions, dude. Ugh. Trying to watch the game. This dude's like, "What's your favorite color?" Yeah, I'm a big fan of the fucking Orioles. That's why I'm watching Tigers game. Ugh. I don't fucking rally. Okay, you just make one. Just turn a hat inside out and just put it on. That's a rally cap. There you go. Not you don't need to wish to have a hat, a rally cap. Just make one. Just do you think it's like a special kind of hat that you have to like order from MLB shop? They're like you need to spend $400 on this special rally cap. Yeah, it's been a while since Tigers have won the World Series. Like 40 years, 42 or something like that. They don't win it this year. Quite the drought. Yep. Yep, Nathaniel. That's correct. 1984. George Orwell's Animal Farm in 1984 said that Big Brother is going to make you drown in the pool when the eyes of God watching from a green light on a boat on down the way. In New York City, there's also a kid who walks around smoking cigarettes and talk about how shitty it is to be a rich kid in New York City where no one loves you. 1984, George Orwell's Animal Farm, Sin City. That'll be a comebacker. Should be the first out of the inning. One away. You think Dodgers three-peat? I hope not. You got him beating Seattle. I got the Tigers winning the World Series personally. Don't really care who it's against. I'm guessing we'll have to be the team that stops the three-peat. The ethical Tigers. Hey, that'll be a quick liner over to Torque. He makes a nice play, and he brings it over to complete the out. 2 down in the top of the ninth. Tigers trying to make quick work to get to the bottom of the ninth to give their team a fighting shot. They got somebody warming up in the bullpen. Who is that? Brian? Looks like O'Brien warming up in the bullpen. Up high, ball one. Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't think that far ahead, man. I'm gonna be honest. Um every single member of the Dodgers could be abducted and murdered in an act of terrorism. You don't really know the future. That'll be a base hit. So I don't know. I don't really like to predict the future that far ahead. I don't really. I think every single prediction that's made, like, oh, I think this team's going. It's like, well, maybe everyone could die or get hurt or just they could fall apart. All kinds of things. You could argue that almost every team is still got a shot to win the World Series, except like the Rockies and White Sox. Ooh. Power they just caught Scott stealing. We'll head to the bottom of the ninth. Tigers have a shot here. My lights just flickered, so if I lose power, not much I can do about it. It's been a fun stream. Yeah, a lot of droughts in the state. D. Dodgers are only good because they have Shohei Ohtani. Well, I mean, they have a whole good team. That's probably more to do with it. They also spend like what's their payroll, like $600 billion a year. I mean, they look okay, but I don't really think they're going to be a serious playoff team. Yeah, I don't know. That'd be like saying the Chiefs are only good because like I don't. Yeah, he's part of the team. That's what a great observation, man. That's a yeah. He's definitely a part of why the team plays good. Pretty sure they'd still win the World Series if they didn't have if they just take out Shohei. I'm pretty sure they'd still win the World Series. What's up, man? How's it going? You know what I mean, Prague? I think he helps. But in baseball, there is no like, well, without this guy, they don't win it all. I don't think that's like a part of it. I think if a team's that fragile, they don't make it to the World Series in the first place. McGonigal, Torres, and Vierling. They're only a potential dynasty because the Shohei offered the money, deferred the money. Yep. I mean, there's like 8 guys on the team with deferred money. It's not just Shohei who did it. You seem just like a weird guy, dog. I'm gonna get rid of you. I don't like this guy's energy at all. You can go back in like 30 minutes. I don't trust you, dude. I don't know. Fuck's his name. I don't even know. Dirty Mod. I don't know. I don't know. That's oh fuck that. Cool. And they flip to the pitcher covering. 1 away. Down goes McGonigal. 1 to go. Or 2 to go. Here's Torres. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he got pinch hit for earlier in the game when we were trying to come back against the lefty. I don't know. I hate when people do stuff like that, D. When they're like, yeah, that decision that was the right move earlier. Wrong move now, huh? And it's like, yeah, I guess. Wow, what an observation to make. Kind of shit that I hate so much. Yeah, Carey should have been left in there to strike out against Romero on 3 pitches. That would have been a much better use of that at bat earlier. I'm gonna have a quick out tonight. I feel prop. It was a good series. It sucks we're probably not winning game 2 or game 3 tonight. But as I've said though, it's really hard to win a to sweep because of the other team comes in with desperate, not wanting to be swept energy. versus a team that's already won a series energy. And I think those two kind of tend to lean towards the more desperate energy coming out on top. Plus, the Tigers left a ton of guys on base, and you don't really win a game when you do that. If they'd have been a little stronger at the plate, they could have won this still. But, hey, better luck next time. Hopefully, we play better against the Twins. Scooball starts tomorrow. I unfortunately have to miss the game tomorrow because I'm going to be busy with class and things like that. We'll be live for Tuesday's game. Have to miss Wednesday. We have to miss Friday's game, but I'll be live on Saturday, Sunday of next week. I'll post my schedule tomorrow afternoon as well, so everyone's aware. 2 down. Torres strikes out. Here's Veerling, last shot. Like I said, I'm going to probably wrap up pretty quick after this. Carpenter had a nice game, hit a 2-run homer. He's pretty much been the holy offense. Yeah, good luck with your guys' days tomorrow. Hopefully everyone has a good-ass day. Good luck in all your endeavors. It's always nice to talk to people, even though I started getting kind of moody at the end. I think it's mainly I'm just exhausted. I wouldn't take any of my lashings out personally there at the end. I've had a very long day, and I'm ready for it to come to a close. Hey, 1-1. No, you're good. Under normal circumstances, that wouldn't bother me at all. I think I've just, it's a near 3-hour stream, and I'm pretty beat. I'm sure you hit yawns now too. I'm just about cooked. 2-1. 3-1. Oh, I can't do extras. Damn. When he flies out. Well, pops out. Well, GG to the Cardinals fans. We weren't able to take game 3, but we did take the first 2 to win the series. We fall to 4-5, unfortunately. 4-5, unfortunately. They go to 5-4, but we're pretty much right there. Oh yeah. Tomorrow is Scooball Day, or Mai's Day. Scooball Day is Tuesday, which is the day I get to cover the game. Cool. We get to watch Scooball's next start. Yeah, not our best game. Montero pitched pretty good. Gave up 5. Went 4 in the third. Gave up those 3, and pretty much only blew up in the 5th inning. DeJesus looked okay at first, or at the end. Seabold came in and looked all right. Just I don't know. Offense couldn't pick up the guys left on base. So we'll be most likely going ahead to have a good night, Gibbs. Have a good night, Prop and Nathaniel. It was nice chatting with everybody. Hopefully y'all have a good rest of your Easter. Have a good rest of the night. Once again, I won't be live tomorrow, but I'll be live Tuesday. And yeah, hopefully everyone understands that I can't do every game, but I try to do as many as I can. And as the summer progresses, I'll have more time to do more games. So, all right. I appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your night. I'm going to get going here because I'm tired and I want to chill for a little bit before I pass out. But yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Hopefully you have a good rest of your night. As always, it was a fun game, fun stream. Appreciate all the likes. Appreciate everyone coming out and watching. Hopefully everyone has a good night. See you later, Nathaniel. See you later, Prop. Yeah. Thanks for watching. As always, let's go Lions, go Tigers. Or hold on. It's as always, it's go Lions, go Patriots, and of course it's always go Tigers. I'll see y'all around. Peace out, and yeah, go Tigers. Even though